Alright guys, hope you can hear me. It's kind of windy up here today. Up shed hunting. I came up here a couple of months ago and was looking for moose sheds. I think it was close. And I saw a couple of nice 4-point bucks up here with a whole bunch of does. There were some other bucks up here too, but so I decided I'd come up here today and see if I can't glass something up. I saw my first set being dropped deer horns last weekend, so I know they're starting to drop them, but I'd like to figure out where these deer are and where they're staying. So I thought I'd stop and talk to you guys for a minute while the wind has kind of died down right here in this little canyon. This is my tip, or I guess my advice, because I've been up in here before a couple years ago, and I went in a different way, and I got some advice from another person that lives over in this area, and he told me to go up this road. And I went up there, nobody bothered me going up, and when I set a camera up in there a couple miles up in, and when I was coming out, a guy stopped me and asked me what I was doing, and I just told him I was hiking around, snowshoeing, and coming to find out that road was private. So word of advice: get a good mapping system that tells you where public and private land are. At that time I did talk to the guy. He was not the landowner, and he was going to go talk to the landowner, which nobody seemed to care, I guess, that I was up there, because I talked to another lady that said she'd give me she'd vouch for me that I wasn't doing anything, because she saw me up in there, didn't seem to care, because she was cross-country skiing. And long story short, I guess, yeah, get you a good mapping system, figure out where the public and the private land are. This year's been such a crazy year that every time I've seen the deer and the elk, they're actually on the north slope instead of the south slopes where they usually winter, because there's lots of feed on here where there's the snow's not as deep. But this year hasn't been that way, so it's going to be a crazy year for shed hunting. Hopefully it helps our herd population come back this year after last year, where we had so much snow they shut the shed hunt down. It was only open for, well, it was only going for like a month and a half. It's because they shut it down before, sometime in the middle of February. I can't remember exactly when, but they because there was so much snow. I mean, the elk, if I still got it on my phone, I'll show you, I'll put in a picture right here of them. 6-point bulls just sitting 100 yards off the freeway. They kept coming down there. They're grazing with the cattle coming down in there, and these guys is farmers' land, because there's no feed up higher for them, because there was so much snow. We had a lot of winter kill this year. I guess it would have been last season, but because this is now 2018, that was 2017. It was when we were up for the shed hunting last year. We found so many deadheads. It was crazy how many deer and elk even died, just because there wasn't any feed for them, because the snow was so deep. And hopefully next weekend or weekend after, the elk should start dropping pretty soon. I mean, the beginning of them. It's kind of hard because you don't want to go up and push the herds out. So you have to be careful because they're definitely, you know, it's still winter. They're still bedded down for, you know, days at a time or whatever, all day, you know, trying to retain that energy. So you definitely got to be careful where you're at and not push them. Well, I just spotted those moose over there. I'd walk over there. Well, just a couple miles away, but unfortunately I'm not sure that that's public land. I think that's part of that private land that was on that road, or up that road. 'Cause I think the road goes a little farther than where I'm at now. So I guess I'll just have to dream that I saw some horns over there this time. But it's always fun to see moose. I don't know if you guys can hear that bell. Hopefully it's not annoying. It's my dog. That's how I keep track of her. Come here. It's the best way for me to know where she's at when I'm out and about. I mean, because she can go wherever, and I know where she's at. Just by this right here, I'll let you see her. Abby. Abby. Come here. Say hi. Unfortunately, she's not a very good shed dog. She's just more of a companion that likes to get out, runs. She will chase shed, you know, get sheds at home. But she definitely has no desire to get them when we're on the mountain for some reason. I'm not sure why. Hopefully the older she gets, the better she'll be. Well, if you guys don't like hiking, this probably isn't the thing for you, but you can watch along and I'll do all the hiking for you. It's definitely hard work, but it's really nice reward when you actually find a horn or something. I don't know, but that's not exactly why I do it. I like to hike. I like to get out in the mountains, see the wildlife, take my dog for a walk through the woods. It's always fun to, you know, spot the deer and the elk and the moose. And we have other stuff too. We got bobcats, mountain lions, bears, which I don't usually see, but they're around here. But it's always fun to hike around, explore new areas, see what you can find. It's definitely like looking for a needle in a haystack, especially at this time of year, because they're not all over. And with this weird snow season, it's even harder because they're kind of more spread out. They're not in their typical areas. So definitely gonna be an interesting year this year. But I don't know, comment down below of what the strangest thing you found in your backpack is when you got up on the mountain. Well, I moved to eat my lunch because I got tired of the wind over there, so I crossed over another ridge. But I don't know if you guys are like this too, but every time I get somewhere, I always wonder what's over the next ridge. Another long hike up over that ridge, but I wonder what's up there. I think as soon as I get done eating this, I'm gonna go up there. Some snow up there, probably, I don't know, 6-8 inches. I'm gonna go see what's over the top. I've never been up there yet. Oh, it's definitely a good sign. There's moose on this side. I'm still gonna go up over the top of that ridge, but there's a couple of beds down there. They've been staying in here for a few days now. Looks like more than one or two by how much sign is right here. There's an old bed right there. But see if I'll make my way up this trail, maybe find a moose shed or something. That'd be nice. So I always think it's cool to find things in nature. Right here's a hornet's nest. A tiny start of one. So it's been there a while, but still always cool to find it. There. I was feeling bad, so I just decided to put the old-fashioned way and just try and get it to stay, so you guys can at least see it. Well, there's definitely been a bull moose around here. See where it's rubbing fairly all over these trees and stuff. There's a bunch of broken branches here. Probably pretty little, but came through here at one time. It's a good sign, considering they were shed their horns more than a month ago, I guess. There's no real fresh tracks, so that's a good sign. I guess I'm gonna keep looking around here. Well, didn't make it to the top because I keep going over. There's another ridge up here, another one up above it. So, get down now. So I think I'm gonna turn around, head back down, check for some more moose antlers on the way down. Checking maybe take a different trail down. Well, not really a trail, different way, I guess. So it is a moose. Where'd he go? It's too high. Right there. Sorry, I'm so shaky. Just hiking, standing up here, freehanding this. So, but I thought I'd show you anyways. Right here, I can see it all through here. It's pretty high up. It's starting at 4 feet high. So obviously that's a nice little bowl there. There is a grouse. Let's see, where's he at? He blends in so well up in there. In the center, you can see his outline. His head's moving there. He was closer when I spotted him a minute ago on this tree. It's getting kind of spooked because Abby's down below him. But still pretty cool to see him. But as you can tell, I'm definitely in a different outfit. Actually, I took off my sweatshirt, put my raincoat on. It's like they say here in Utah, wait 10 minutes, you'll have different weather. It's been hot, windy, now it's rain. It's kind of gone to a little bit of sleet, but I think as I'm going down at lower elevations, it's still rain. I hope you can see me. Can't even see myself in the little viewfinder, but I'll show you over my shoulder. That's like one other one I can't even get. I'm on top of there. But I think I'm gonna head out, hustle down here pretty quick because it's definitely coming down. I don't know if you can tell. It's beating on the side of my face, but it's definitely and it's windy, so I'm gonna end this here. But hopefully you guys can hear me. Sorry I keep getting close to the camera so that maybe the microphone will pick me up. I'm gonna get a better microphone so that I don't have to be so close. And alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.